Hi, this is Rick Eymer, and I'm the sports editor at the Palo Alto Weekly, and we're here today with Solomone Paletua. He is a quarterback with the Gunn football team. Last week they had just an outstanding win over Los Altos, 14-13. They won it in the last second on a touchdown pass and a two-point conversion. And I think that's where I'd like to start is, you get the ball on your own 31-yard line with about 3 minutes left. I mean, talk about what's going on in the huddle and the drive.
First, we wanted to run the ball, but knowing that we're so far apart, we wanted to get closer towards the touchdown. So coach came up with passing the ball, and he wanted to pass the ball more. And to me, I was confused because we usually just run the ball. So when he called the play, he called a pass play, and came to the line, and I was telling everybody it was a pass, and everybody looked at me confused too because we usually run it. So then we start passing the ball and we start getting closer and closer. Morale starts to get up, everybody's confidence starts to go up, and we get close enough, and then we scored.
Kind of talk about that touchdown play. Was that been a successful play all year, or was there something special about this one?
That play is usually designed for the tight end to be open, and that play has been successful, I think, every single time we ran that play. Because the team usually looks for the run first, and once everybody moves forward, at least like 5 yards up, to look for the run, then I throw it over the top over everyone to the tight end. Tight end's always open on that side.
Right. Well, I must say that he only threw the ball 13 times, but he's only thrown the ball 29 times through 7 games this year, or 8 games. So it's not like they throw the ball a lot. And you are a great rushing team and a great offensive team. And then you also on defense, you play middle linebacker. I don't know how many quarterbacks do that in any level. Kind of talk about this. You have to stay on the field all the time. Just kind of talk about how you shift gears and focus from defense to offense.
So first, on offense, it's more of like we want to slow down the teams, so we'll run the ball. And my mindset on offense is to slow the game. And then switching to defense, it's like all full force with all my energy, like full speed through the ball, playing backer, because I always got to be in the play somehow, so I'm always in the tackles. And like in and out the plays, usually I be tired, but now I'm not tired as much because we run a lot of gassers, and all that conditioning leads up to playing both sides of the ball.
Right, and special teams, by the way. So it's like he never gets a break, which is very impressive in itself. Now he's had multiple games where he's had over 10 tackles too, and that really takes a toll because, like he says, he has to go all out on defense. And then, so I guess the only time you really get to rest is during the breaks and the halftime.
Mm-hmm. During timeouts, that's when I get a break. Halftime, I get a break. But even during those breaks, my mind is still thinking about, what I got to do better and improving. And it's not only me that takes breaks. I think every player, I want to say at least 9 players on the team play both sides of the ball as well. And especially Lee Master and Philip Doan.
Wow. I thought about that 2-point conversion, which was the actual winning play. There was a penalty on the first try, which was an incomplete pass. And then kind of talk about what happened there and that, how that whole situation worked out and why it was so successful.
So the first play that was a penalty was a pitch pass, and it goes to Lee. It was a pitch to Lee, and everybody knows that when Lee gets the ball on defense, like, they automatically step up and look for the run. And then he throws it, which is in itself a trick play. But then we had a flag. I think it was holding. So then coach switched it up and moved one of our linemen to the right side and has Lee run the ball. And that's what led to our winning game.
Right, and I like the quote that you had in the newspaper about, you were so psyched up for that everybody blocked well and executed the play to perfection.
Yeah, that last play, it was a go big, go home moment, and every player stepped up, and I seen everybody block.
Yeah, which is unusual because they'd never practiced that play, by the way, and things. So, you talk about, this year in particular. You have 4 wins. I mean, you could be, or you have 3 wins. You could be going looking for 4, which would at Gunn is great. They haven't had a winning season in 5 or 6 years, and this is one of those years that real dynamic. I mean, offensively, I mean, there's no question you're very entertaining. And kind of just talk about what you guys feel as players with the new coach.
With the new coach, everybody loves the new coach. I think practice more intense, I think it's faster than it usually is, and we practice plays more often than we usually do past years with different coaches, and we usually run one play at least 50 times to make sure it's perfect, and altogether the team has came closer as a unit, and that's what leads up to our wins.
Yeah, so we've been talking to Solomone Paletua. He's our Athlete of the Week, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And if you want to find out next week's Athlete of the Week, just hit that subscribe button or visit us at pasportsonline.com.